In this video right here, I'm going to show you how to actually take a form that's inside Go High Level and actually maximize it inside your tool set, inside your website, or inside your funnel. Stay tuned.
All right, now that we're back inside of Go High Level, we're going to actually show you how to actually set up a actual form. See, forms are good for actually putting on a website or actually putting inside of a funnel. So now what we will do is go over to sites. As you go over to sites, you go to funnel, you go to website, you see analytics, blogs, WordPress, you see your client portal, and then you see forms. So now you'll go down and click builder. Now you have your form builders over here. You would actually add form. And for this video right here, we're gonna start from scratch. So they give you a pre-made form right here already. You give it a name. We can say form LP. That's what we name it. We'll name it form CP. Let's do that so we'll know. We'll save it because we don't know what may happen. All right, now you have the option to do some things here. So now you have your first name, last name, email, phone number. If you want to leave this the same, it's fine. You just would have to fill out this part right here for the text message part. First thing we're gonna do is you press on it. You'll get an X over here. We can eliminate it. We got first name, last name. So what we'll do here is we're gonna eliminate this as well. And now it has email and phone number. So the funnel that I'm actually gonna build, I don't need a phone number. So I'm gonna delete that. And if you have any policies here and terms, you probably wanna leave that there. So you got your bell notification over here. You have your other logics and stuff like that over here where you can click, it redirects you. It's got a display custom message. It'll disqualify the lead. It'll hide the field. But for this video right here, we're gonna go over here to this plus, and then it gives us different fields over here. So for us, we're gonna go to full name. I'm gonna keep the email. So we're gonna just keep it simple. We just want first name, full name, and then email. So as I go down, you can have different other options that you want to add here. If you want to add the date of birth, you want to add a button. If it didn't have a button, you got to sell product, you have to collect payments. So if you want to collect a payment, you can stick this here and it gives you the different payment options. Gateway is this here. And you have your address, your city, your state. For us, I do want to know what state they're in. Or better yet, we'll say what country. So I will add country here. And we'll leave everything else the same. So you have your website and other stuff in text message. Now, we're gonna come over here. We wanna add, I like to add it because this helps with leads. I'll add a Kartra. Hope I'm saying it right. If it ain't, y'all correct me. So you add a Kartra here, and then you have your different sources here. And then I'll usually like sometimes add one of these terms and agreements. So yeah, here. It's up to you. You don't have to add one here. It's up to you if you want to add. I normally do. Once you have everything set up here, you have the options to change the buttons. So you'll get a feel over here when you click. It'll open up a whole different field area over here where we can say background, and then you can change the color. So let's say we're going to change it to black. So the button is black. And if you want to change the text, just click on it. And you have the option to change the names here. See the E change. I like to leave that there so people can actually see it. You have your placeholder here. You can change it in the middle to whatever you want to. That's right here. And then you have your short label. then you have your width and stuff like that. But like I said, then you have your button options here that you want to change the button name. You might want to say click here. Like I said, you might want to just change this, and you don't want a button there. You want to say click now. There you go. So that may be something you want to do. If you want to add a subtitle on the bottom of it, you have the option to add a subtitle on the bottom. But we're going to leave the button plain. And you save it. But before we save it, we'll save it first so I can show you this. So now you have your integrations over here where you can do your sticky bars. You can do your other slide-ins. You can do pop-ups. You can do inlines. They give you actual strobe percentages here. After this second, this will trigger, and it shows all the time. We have it on show all the time, so this pops up. You may want to say, hey, it pops up, and then 5 minutes later, it strolls up and shows you opt-in form. You have your activation weight, and then you have your deactivations and all that. You have your embedded. You want to embed them in links. You're not going to touch none of these. Here you have your versions. If you want to change it back to a certain version, you can. We're not changing it. So once we're done here, we hit back, we'll save it again to make sure we're good. Now that we're good, we're back out of it. And that's now that's just basically your form. So if this found this information valuable that you got, if you didn't know how to set up a form at high level, that's the way to set up an actual form. And like I said, forms go good with, you can add it at the end of a blog too. You can add it at the end of a website. You can add it at the end of a funnel. So hope you found this information valuable. Give me a like, and I'm out.